Welcome to our channel. I'm Lizzie.
And I'm Melanie.
And this is part 3 of our Battle of the Blender series. And we are making a creamy cilantro dressing. And I'm really excited because cilantro is possibly my favorite.
I love it. And if you haven't seen our other 2 videos, please tune in and watch them as well. And please subscribe. That would be lovely. We love our subscribers. The more subscribers we have, the more we get to do this. This is the 3rd in our series.
Battle of the Blenders.
This is cilantro lime dressing, and it came from a website. It's Melissa, and the website is cilantroandcitronella.com. I'll leave a link below.
And the changes that you make, right?
Yes.
There are a few changes.
Yeah, well actually there's only one change, and that is she uses cashews and I use almonds because I'm allergic to cashews. But otherwise you could use cashews.
You could use any nut. That's what
absolutely.
That's the best part about cooking is
yes.
It's like guidelines.
Lizzie and I are both very fond of substituting and finessing recipes and making them our own.
It took me a while to learn that I could do that. And Rachel Ray actually gave me permission. I realized that when you're reading a recipe, it's like a guideline.
Right.
And that you don't have to do it. If I don't like red pepper flakes, I would leave them out. Or if I like a lot, I would put a lot in. Or if they say 1 clove of garlic, I laugh at them and then put in 5. And so I didn't know that I could do that. Like I would, if I didn't have an ingredient, I would go to the next recipe.
Do you know what caused me to do that? Moving out to the country.
Where you didn't want to go to the store.
And I don't want to go to the store when I forget something. So I just substitute and throw things together now. But it works out. It works out pretty well. Okay, the ingredients are a 1/2 cup of water, 3/4 of a cup packed fresh cilantro, juice of 1 lime. In this case, I had the little small limes, so I did 2. And a teaspoon of salt, and that is it. Here's the salt.
Did you already mention the almonds?
Yes. Oh, no, I did not.
Okay.
I did not. Did I?
We'll mention them again.
Yes. Okay. A 1/2 cup of almonds, which could also be cashews or macadamia nuts or...
The nut of your choice.
The nut of your choice.
All right, so what do we do?
These are our nuts.
So...
And just in case you're wondering what the heck this is, we're going to make a sandwich and we're going to use this as the dressing on the sandwich. And we'll do a taste test that way.
So liquids first.
Yes. Water and lime. And almonds next. Salt. Oop, I missed an almond. And then a bunch of cilantro.
Which we both love so much.
Oh, it smells so good. All right. All right, and now Lizzie's going to dance around to the front.
I think that's what I'm going to do. How are you going to do this? Is this about the same as the other?
Yeah, this you just do it until it's creamy.
All right, so I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. So
okay.
Low and go high and move
all right,
over.
Sounds great.
Surprised if mine needs more, but I wanted to test it since you were stopping yours.
Ooh, that's gorgeous.
Do we need spoons?
Can you see that? Look how pretty.
Oh,
Isn't that just beautiful? Isn't that pretty?
That is gorgeous, actually. So I'm going to check and see if it needs more time.
Okay.
You're going to taste yours and see if it tastes right?
Yeah.
That seems pretty good to go.
Wow, that's salty.
That's really salty.
That is really
darn
salty.
it.
Wow, it said a teaspoon. Yep, a teaspoon of salt.
I would definitely cut back on the salt.
Yeah, cut back on the salt. Otherwise, it's delicious.
I might not be smooth enough. I might want to do it a little longer, but just taste.
Yeah, and I need to taste yours too.
You're a little smoother, I think.
Is it a little saltier?
No.
A little smoother? Oh, thank goodness! I was about to say mine's saltier. Oh no!
No, they're both pretty salty.
They are pretty salty.
They taste the same. I just think mine might need a couple more seconds. I'm gonna just do it a couple more seconds. What do you think?
Yeah, mine's smoother.
Which is what we know about the blender.
Yeah, which is to be expected.
I'm going to a couple seconds here.
All right. much more blended.
You think it made a difference?
I think it did make a difference.
All right,
Let's
check it,
see.
what you think.
I definitely will not salt the ingredients in the sandwich. It's not as grainy as it was.
Okay, so then I don't
It's not as smooth as the Vitamix.
But I could probably
But
go
it's still
longer.
better.
I could
Yeah,
go
go
longer.
for another minute while I'll start prepping the sandwich.
All right.
And Lizzie is going to blend hers a little bit more and we'll see if it makes a difference. Here are our gorgeous sandwiches. We're so excited to taste them.
First, let's just talk a little bit about the differences.
Yes.
So we've already said that way too much salt, and although you've made this before,
Yes.
why is that different, Melanie?
I used my salt grinder before and I didn't measure. I just
Which is how we
ground as
both
much
normally cook,
salt
right.
as I thought it needed. And so this time I followed the recipe and obviously it's
way too
lot
much
of
salt.
salt. So I'm still going to put the link to Melissa's website, but I'm actually going to print the recipe and put approximately a half teaspoon of salt to taste. We didn't salt the veggies.
And I also want
Yes.
to talk about the blending itself.
Yes.
I went significantly longer, like another 30 seconds on high, and it's almost as creamy. I don't know if I'd gone longer. I just felt like that was enough.
Yeah.
But hers is considerably thicker. Like she spreads
It is.
it, and mine's not. I can't speak to that. We don't know what that's about.
It's
'Cause
really thick.
and mine is not.
gorgeous.
Yeah, the color is beautiful. The taste, I think, is identical.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really think that I would have gotten rid of, had I gone a little longer, that it would have been equally grain free. But the thickness.
I'm not so sure.
Right, now the sandwich we have portobello mushrooms.
We have portobello mushrooms, we have roasted bell pepper and arugula. All
There
right.
we go. So now we're gonna put a hat on it.
Yes, and we're actually going to cut them in half so we can taste each other's.
Right. Although
All right.
there will be no difference except for the.
Well, we might be able to tell which one's
Grainier.
Now for the fun part. We get to taste everything. We decided to make a couple of little salads.
So we could see that we can use this creamy cilantro as a dressing or as a spread on a sandwich.
Yes, and you can, and we're about to prove it. All right. Should we
right.
start with the sandwiches or
We
the
should.
salad?
So Melanie's on the left because you're left-handed.
Yes.
And I'm on the right because I'm right-handed.
Okay, so let's start with the left?
Yep.
Okay. All right, this is the Melanie one.
Very good. It really complements the sandwich nicely.
Yep, and the salt is not a...
I don't think it is because we didn't salt the vegetables intentionally.
Yeah,
And I think it makes a difference.
yeah. Definitely makes a difference. That is good. I would use that to replace mayonnaise or
Yeah, no, it's really good.
mustard.
And it's got the cilantro taste comes through, which I really like.
Yeah.
Because
Ooh.
we both love cilantro.
It makes for a good sandwich.
All right,
All
second.
right.
So for me,
No difference.
there's no difference at all.
No difference at all.
I really think
None.
at the end of the day, it still comes down to if you can't afford a Vitamix, this is a really good alternative. I think we know it's a stronger blender,
We're right here, right here.
but it really just comes down to
Yeah.
preference. I love that mine makes a soup, and I don't have nearly the blending needs that you do.
Right.
So the Ace is perfect for me.
Right. I think the main reason to get a Vitamix instead of an Ace is smoothies. I do think that that's where the Vitamix shines in a big way. But otherwise, unless you're super picky and you just have to have that absolutely perfectly creamy sauce.
And the Ace has an Ace Plus now, which I think might be a little stronger and might do better, but we're not getting one to test.
Oh,
I'm
no.
going to stick with my blender because I like my blender and I don't buy a new blender every year.
Okay, now let's try the salad.
Okay,
All
so the
right.
one in the fancy bowl is mine and the one in the clear bowl is yours?
Well, since we started with mine, let's start with yours.
All right. It's really good though. I don't notice a big difference in the texture. I mean, it's just, I think it's really good.
It is a good salad dressing too.
It works perfectly.
I really like it. I really, really like
Try
it.
yours.
Give me two
Cleanse
seconds.
that palate.
Okay, here we go. This might taste a little bit creamier, but it is negligible.
Yeah, I don't notice it, but that doesn't mean it doesn't.
Yeah, unless you are super duper picky, I really don't think it matters that much.
I know.
I really don't. I mean, if you were going to taste it out of the blenders, then you would notice a difference. But once you put it on food,
there's nothing.
There's nothing. There's no difference at all. Not really.
So this was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed everything about this. So we
Me
did
too.
3 for 3. The blenders were really a draw.
Yeah.
Which goes right back to whatever you want.
Yeah.
Some people, like you wanted a Vitamix forever.
I did.
That was a big treat for you.
I did.
So you would never think about it. I needed a new blender. I had my KitchenAid blender for, like 25 years. And so I needed a new one. And this came out. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was.
Can I say it's a lot of fun 5 more times? That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun.
It was fun. We had fun with
We had
this.
a really good time. So much fun.
And another thing that would be fun is if you subscribe to our channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe.
When you subscribe, a little bell shows up, and if you push that bell, that's the notification bell, and then you will be in the know. When we have a video come out, you will know.
Yes, and we are on social media. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram.
We are everywhere. So
we
please
are
join
everywhere.
us.
Yes.
And we will see you again next time.
See you soon.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. All right, I'm eating my sandwich.
I know. I want it to.